Introduction. Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into an important and sometimes tricky part of English pronunciation, silent letters. Many students find silent letters confusing, but don't worry. I'm going to break it down for you step by step so that by the end of this lesson, you'll feel much more confident about identifying and pronouncing words with silent letters. 1. What are silent letters? Silent letters are letters in a word that we write but don't pronounce. They don't make any sound when you say the word out loud. For example, in the word knock, we don't pronounce the K, it's completely silent. This can happen with many letters in the English alphabet, but some are more common than others. When common silent letters and examples. Let's look at some of the most common silent letters in English and the rules that will help you identify them. 1. Silent K. The letter K is silent when it comes before an N at the beginning of a word. Examples: oni, ni, oh no, yarif, oh knife, sikin. Remember, if a word starts with ken, don't pronounce the K. 2. Silent B. The letter B is often silent when it comes after an M at the end of a word. Examples: o comb, misht, o thumb, ibham, o climb, yetasalak. Tip: if a word ends with MB, the B is silent. 3. Silent H. The letter H can be silent in several situations, especially after certain letters like W or G. Examples: o what, mather, o when, matter, o ghost, shabah. In words starting with way or ihai, the H is usually silent. 4. Silent L. The letter L is often silent before ik, m, or d. Examples: o walk, yemshi, o calm, hardy, o half, nisf. If the L is followed by a consonant like k, m, or f, it's probably silent. 5. Silent P. The letter P is silent in some words, especially in medical or scientific terms. Examples: o psychology, ilm nafs, o pneumonia, iltihab riawi. In words starting with PS or PN, the P is silent. So why do we have silent letters? You might be wondering, why does English have so many silent letters? Well, the history of the English language is complex. English has borrowed words from many other languages like French, Latin, and Greek. Over time, the way we pronounce words has changed, but the spelling has often stayed the same. That's why we have these silent letters. They're like little reminders of how the word used to be spoken hundreds of years ago. Chat practice time. Now, let's do a quick exercise. I'll say a few words and I want you to try to identify the silent letter. 1. Castle, Kalat. What's the silent letter? Answer ET. 2. Island, Jazeera. What's the silent letter? Answer Ez. 3. Hour, Sarah. What's the silent letter? Answer I. Swainbeen's key tips for silent letters. Learn word patterns, many silent. Letters follow predictable patterns like ken or mb. Memorize common words. Some silent letters don't follow clear rules, so it's best to memorize them through regular reading and speaking. Listen carefully. Native speakers will help you catch the correct pronunciation by listening to how language, so keep listening and practicing out loud. Homework. I want you to find 5 more words with silent letters, write them down, and practice saying them out loud. See if you can identify the silent letters and understand why they're there.